Hey everyone, today is March 11th, 2024. I'm Frosty, and this is your MogTalk Daily. Last week, the magazine Play actually did an interview with Yoshi P. The discussion went around the story arc that's going forward in Dawntrail, as well as things like the new playable race. But it also ended in a discussion on the Relic and how it will proceed going into Dawntrail. And this is interesting mostly because the Relic was a point of discussion and discourse throughout many conversations as we got closer to the end of Endwalker. The Relic weapon is known for being the strongest weapon that you can get in the game as you get near the end of an expansion. In previous expansions, it took a lot of tedious work, however not too difficult, just a lot of steps were involved to actually make the weapon. In Endwalker, they decided to go a different direction and make it just available from turning in easily farmable tomestones. In the article, Yoshi P states they can't really disclose too much information about how the Relic will work in Dawntrail because they're still in the planning process for it. However, he has heard the community's response about it being too easy, but he also sees the positive aspect as many players are able to get this for multiple different jobs that they have. That being said, there is still the consideration that it doesn't feel like there is a big journey behind it, and it doesn't feel as important to players when they don't have to put a lot of work into it. At the end of the article, he references that he won't go back to how it was before, assuming that he doesn't believe that's the proper system to go forward, but he is going to keep a sense of the reward attached to it and not make it likely what it was like for Endwalker, and he'll have multiple routes for getting these weapons. As I make this video, we are in the lull of Endwalker, and we're definitely feeling it right now. I can't say for sure how the Relic weapon could have really helped that, but I can say the content that's normally surrounding the Relic weapon would have done some kind of benefit towards this lull. Things like Baja and Eureka. And usually the Relic weapon isn't too important for those that are clearing content as it comes out. It is a great catch-up mechanic for clearing old content, as it will never be the strongest weapon until we reach the end of the expansion. I do understand, however, why it's important. It is a very beautiful weapon for most of the jobs, most of the time, and it's also something that is available to players who don't go into Savage or Ultimate or content like that to receive this type of weapon. And in regards to solving the multiple job issue, I feel like there is some simple solutions for it, although of course I'm not a programmer myself, but the fact that you could make the journey be long for one job in particular and then unlock the ability to make a speedier creation for whatever weapons you would want to make afterwards. That could be a very good option so players can still have that journey to make that initial first weapon, then diverge off to support their other jobs as well. And it's something I think that could solve both issues. I mean, one of the game's highlights is playing multiple jobs on one character. Being able to support that feature does wonders for the game because it gives you a different flavor of experiencing the content under a different battle style. With all that being said, I do want to hear what you guys have to say about it, and thank you of course for watching this first MogTalk Daily. I plan to keep these going as often as I can to just discuss topics that interest me and hopefully the Final Fantasy XIV community as well. So please share your thoughts with me in the comment section. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch me do this live, talk about all kinds of topics related to Final Fantasy XIV and other things the community would like to hear, go to the twitch.tv/MogTalk channel. Now, please remember to also keep safe, be cool, and stay frosty.